Football League.
Has it all teed up. Thursday night prime time is underway. Johnson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards and 41 touchdowns.
Gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. Stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
It's complete. This is H.B.I.C. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, you gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Baker now from the gun. That's complete downfield to Godwin. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
180! Done!
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Now the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. They'll run here following the penalty. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. A very quick start here on Thursday night prime time. These guys not fazed at all by this spotlight. In fact, Brock, dare I say they might be playing even better on this bigger stage.
Well, that was very, very well executed. And what you find, Kate, in these short weeks, the plans are simpler. You don't have as much time to put as much volume into your play sheet. So it's just that team that executes the little things better often ends up on top.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important. And I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success is following.
And they won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Running it after the penalty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
2nd and 18 at the 11-yard line.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
The 25-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Off play action, it's McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
On play action now, McCarthy. Stays, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Mason gets it from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings get a big return onto that pick. Look at this. They've got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take it down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go,
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. First time this game they've looked to him. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 29-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
See that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. He's going to finish the drive for a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
They've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take
Tampa
over
Bay
first
ready to
and
head out to the field.
at their own
And this drive,
26-yard
Brock, hopefully
line.
longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
Now, kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made left side by Ibuka. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Mayfield now from the gun. That one's good to Godwin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Now give it to Irving on the option. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you would take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing, Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Tampa Bay.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Baker. Throwing the out route complete. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's the give to Irving. They're cobbled together a yard there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Irving on second. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Baker now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's about 43 yards for it. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
It fed the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
This is Mason on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
That's caught. This is Addison. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We've reached the end of one on Thursday night primetime. It's a 10-3 ball game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at 1st down here. To him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Another try following the sack. He's going to keep it this time. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the 1st.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Vikings.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throw complete to Thielen. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st down, it's Mason. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Running once more with Mason. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead. They're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Escapes out to the left. Oh, and they take this in for the score. The Vikings can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. It looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Johnson with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out.
3-yard pickup.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Complete beyond the marker. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Baker. Hits him on the out route. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
180! What's up?
Right back to Irving now. Still going past the 40. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during a game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Think Making touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
180.
From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On the give, this is Irving. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome and given them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
3rd down, give to Irving. So this one goes against the offense. And he's got the 1st down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Baker now from the gun. It's complete. This is Nguka. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
180.
Here's another for Irving. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
180.
Mayfield will look to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 10. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Mason gets it on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's caught in stride by Addison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
McCarthy looking to throw. He's running for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's going to try this one at the gut. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Ron, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
Here's McCarthy to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, went wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Bucs take over.
The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Irving gets it on the draw. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. From the gun, Mayfield. It's complete downfield to Godwin. Has a hole left, room to run. Chris Godwin! And in, touchdown Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch. It really makes the magic happen.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Vikings 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll step up, and there he goes. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
In on the tackle. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Ryan Wright on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Mayfield from the gun, 3rd down. He finds Evans, left side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Rock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that makes this a 3-score game. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome to those studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter.
On the jump.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. The give to Mason. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
He was taken down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Play action, McCarthy. He tucks it and takes off.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They've got 1st down from the 31. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Once again, Irving. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Baker to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
180!
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Again for the first time to H.B.I.C. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game.
Vikings 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings now set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Give left side to Mason. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 26-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Now McCarthy. Setting up the running back screen. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Takes this one at the 40. And before that return amounts to much. They bring him down. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
180. Cut.
Now it's Irving. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Running with Irving again on second. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. He's hauled in by on the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And second down only works out for a yard.
Irving, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Baker out of the pistol. Finds a man right side. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Vikings 10. McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now give it to Mason. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. McCarthy to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Punt team on the field. And this effort's going to give them an even half dozen tonight. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Buccaneers, down receiver Chris Godwin, getting set for another go. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. That's Evans making the catch outright. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
180! What's up?
On the give, this is Irving. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
180!
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
180! What's up? What's up?
Now toss it here to Irving. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead. McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Taken in by Addison, left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So we've hit the end of this third quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Mason gets it from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. Escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
180! Done!
Irving on the inside give. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, it's a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set! 180! Done!
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Catch is made in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers are running them out of the building. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Vikings 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and now it's 2nd down. McCarthy fires fires out wide, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
What's up?
We give to Irving to start this drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case, a toss. Make sure you threaten to the outside.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Irving, the ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
180. What's up?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
What's up?
Going to the ground again on first. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
180. Done.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowl.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set. 180. What's up?
Again, this is White. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Set. 220. What's up?
Here's White again. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Vikings 16-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Good sick. 180. What's up?
Try the right side with White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The tackle made.
He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 34.
And it's third down.
Here's a toss to White. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This from 28 yards away. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Motion man right is Jefferson. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down, ball at the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running once more with Mason. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Stepping up, and he's going to run. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Mason gets it on the counter. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Panther 60, Panther.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Throwing deep for the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quiet. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
180. What's that?
Running on 2nd with White. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. It's a dime look by the Vikings. Third down coming.
20. What's that?
Short yardage run for White. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
180. What's that?
First down, and they go right back to it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
180.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Buccaneers authoring a blowout here. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
That.
They run the counter with White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
There's no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
That. 180. What's that?
It's White on the give. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Taken down.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
And it's third down.
That. 180. That.
Out of the pistol, here's White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought down at the
It's a 4-yard gain, 4th and 3 upcoming.
4 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10. At their own
All right, one more
22-yard
snap to
line.
play here.
Come on. Set.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.